Skull, and welcome back to Valkyrie's Art Corner. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell when you want notification of my new video to come out. Today we're going to work on Pokemon. We're going to work on a Pokemon that's called Marshadow, and he's actually a pretty cool looking Pokemon. So we're going to start off with our graph like usual, but we're not just going to do like the head portion or anything. We're actually going to do a full body. So I'm going to put a line right here to kind of mark where his eyes would go, and right about where his feet would go. So we always want to have that center line right there. And then what I'll do is I will draw one of his eyes. His eyes are a little bit different than the other Pokemon. Kind of loops around like you would a normal eyeball, but with a little topper part that goes right here. Oh, and I forgot my eyeball lines to kind of tell me where the center is. I'm going to put that in now. And draw that little loop up there. There we go. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing over here where I marked. And then draw on that circle and a little bump that goes up here. And then we're going to darken this up just a little bit so that way you can see it. And then we're going to draw a pupil. A pupil there. And a little mouth that goes right here in between. And there we go. And then Marshadow has this head thing that goes on right here where it kind of curves around. And then it's going to be the exact same way on the other side. So this is where our guidelines come in to being helpful. So that way we can kind of get it even. And then curve this up around here. Also, when you're going to do the head, like right exactly where I just circled, draw a circle in where you're going to have the head. Since his head's more rounded, we're also going to do his body down here with the legs. And then some shapes to kind of mark where his arms would go. So this will actually help you out in the long run. It doesn't have to be exactly on the lines when you draw it, but it's just, again, it's a guideline. So turn that in. And then we're going to do a curve up this way. A little point, and this is going to have a swirl on the inside to go on top of its head. And then we're going to do an identical side over here and do that curve up with a little flick. And then we're going to do pretty much a mirror image curl right here. And then he has this little wavy kind of almost ghost-like thingy up on the top. You know how like when you see the cartoon ghosts, they don't really have feet, but they just have like that wisp. That's what he has up here. So now down here, he has like this little fluffy collar. Again, that looks it stays along the theme of what he has going on top of his head. So we're just going to start that up right here. And then finish it up down here. Make it all fluffy. And then wisp it off again, just like we did up on top. And then, yeah, I'm just kind of pointing out where I need to go. I sometimes randomly move my pencil around like that. All right, and now we're going to go into making his left arm, or when you're facing him, it's his right arm. And he's got this little bulge right here. And now we're going to start in with the other part of his body, and since it connects down to his leg, that's where we're going to stop that line. And now we're going to his other leg and make the same theme that's going on with the rest of him, and then connect it down where the bottom of his foot should go. Curve that up. Make it to where that's where the other leg meets his torso. And again, another little wispy, and connect it to the bottom of his foot. And then last but not least, we're going to draw his other arm. And there we go, and add one of those other bulges on that arm. And that's how you draw a Marshadow. As you can tell, it's fairly easy to draw. You can always go back and darken things up as I'm doing right here. And you can kind of customize them, make them your own if you want to make them a different color, or But he's mostly, his eyes are yellow and orange, and he grays out into black on the top of his head. So maybe in a later video I might draw him again and color him in. But thank you for watching, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.